Hello, good evening, and welcome back to market session tonight. So please confirm you can hear me and you can see my screen clearly. So sorry we are starting a little behind schedule. Please confirm you can hear me and see my screen clearly. So let's get to the chart. But before we get into the chart, let's take a look at the news lineup, the lineup for the lineup for the news for this week. So Monday we have CNY, not high impact but medium impact, and then Tuesday we have odd, I mean high impact. We have card, same on Tuesday, high impact. We have Wednesday GBP high impact. We have Thursday high impact for euro, um, and for GBP. So we have Thursday USD high impact news. We have Friday CAD high impact news. So do well to check up on the news daily before you set out to trade so that you can adjust your trade to the happenings of the day. So let's get started with our chart. So as usual, we start with Euro JPY. So as we can see, obviously, Euro JPY has been selling for few days. If we go to the daily candlestick, it's been selling for the last 3 days before the close of the market. And then, until we take out this level, okay, so Euro GBP has been selling the last few days, and then we are looking forward to see that continue. But then on a very bigger scale of things, we are trending up. So if we want to look at that on a bigger scale, we should be looking for a buy, because look at this. This look close to a change, I mean a break of structure, which means market has taken liquidity outside of the range and then came back in to take liquidity within within the range to continue. But then it's unsure if this is a change of a break of structure or a liquidity sweep, because it looks more to me as a liquidity sweep than a break of structure. So we just have to be patient for market to validate and then we can act. But in the meantime, if we see a good sale like we'll be selling throughout last week, I mean for the better part of last week, if we see a sell opportunity, we take that. So basically, we were saying that okay, if we okay, look at this. This was a liquidity grab before market went up again and eventually came down, all of that. So basically, if we're looking for a buy, we will most likely be looking for market to turn around here. Let's look at that together. So market is currently around the 78%, which is a good place for it to turn, or probably market is about to create a double bottom. Whichever way, like I love to say, we do not predict. We only look at the possible scenario and then plan what our responses will be and then take action when they show up. So if we're waiting for a buy, the market is there is um, around the area where we should see the buy, unless we are going to see a total um, retest of this level, which is going to give us a double bottom and a stronger entry. But whatever it is, we watch out for what the market is going to do. So it's not now going to be just double bottom. It's most likely going to be a triple bottom, because it's going to come around the same level. It's going to come around that same level, and then we'll see what exactly price is willing to do. But as it stands today, if market open tonight, we should be looking to get a sell, especially if you are looking for the 30, 40, 50, 70, 100 pips. We should be looking for a sell. And then on a broader scale, we can now, when we see a change of character, a change of character on a lower time frame, we wait for confirmation on a slightly higher time frame, then we can now change our bias to a buy, especially if that happen on a very huge or a very strong institutional level. So that said, let's get to check the DXY. So this is the DXY, and just like I said the last time, the dollar has been selling for a while now, and then the slight buy we were seeing, I said, might be looking for liquidity around here, looking for liquidity around the fair value gap here. And then we saw a strong bearish candle from that same place. Of course, that doesn't mean we now have a continuation of the bearish market. We are going to probably see a retest of that same zone to confirm what happened. But whichever way, currently the dollar is still, the last few days has been more of trying to sell. You can see